Yeah, please don't tell me I've been out of focus this whole time. I'm gonna be so upset if I was out of focus, like you're not even gonna understand. Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for tuning in today's video. We're going to be doing something new on my channel this year. It's 2018, so let's start off the new year with something new. For this year, I will be doing project panning, which just means you're trying to either finish up or just use up a good amount of a product within your collection. So I have a full bag here, and I want to go through these items and show you guys each and every one of the items that I'll be featuring in my project pan for 2018. So now, project panning, there's a whole big community that just loves to project pan. They do it on a yearly basis. Some of them calculate how much money that they save throughout the year by using what they already have in their stash. I'm not going to do all of that. My main goal is basically just to either finish up. A lot of these are foundational, so let's start off with those. First, I have my NARS, what is this called? The All Day Weightless. Yeah, All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. And I actually marked off here on the bottle how much product I have left. I did actually use this foundation on my face today. I went ahead and mixed it with my Holy Grail foundation, which is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra 24-Hour Makeup. And if you want to know what shades I am, I'll leave everything down below in this video so you guys can have all the details of all the products that I'll be working with for my project pan. But this one barely has like maybe like a couple more applications. So I want to go ahead and finish this up. So these are the two foundations that I mixed on my face today. Another foundation that I have in here, which I don't have much of, as you can see where I marked it off. This is the Matchmaster with SPF of 15 foundation. But this is the NARS Sheer Glow foundation. And that one is in the shade Macao. And I marked it off with a different color. I don't know if you can see where I marked it off on this one. But I have close-ups of everything so you can see exactly what I'm working with. But I basically only have a couple more applications of this foundation as well. So yeah, these four are the first four that I'm going to focus on. I do have a few more in my drawer that I had marked off. Like this is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. But I'm going to concentrate on these four first. So we'll keep it as a rolling project pan, and once I finish these up, then I'll incorporate something else that I've marked off in my drawers within my collection. And we'll touch on that when I do my updates in the future. I'll probably do like quarterly updates or something to that effect. And also I'll continue doing my more empties, more reviews kind of videos. So you'll see throughout the year what empties that I use, and a lot of these will be project pan products. So yeah, these are the top four that I'm going to be using for the beginning of the year. I'm not allowing myself to buy another foundation until I use up at least 3 bottles of foundation, because there's certain things that I just love to try, and foundations is one of them. But in this project pan alone, I have 6, and I think I can get rid of those 6 within the first 3 months. Hopefully by the next update, I'll have 3 or 4 foundations used all the way up. Next up in here, I have the e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder. I actually used this powder. I used it today as well, so you'll see that running. Anything that I use today, I forgot to mention that, but anything that I use today will be playing alongside of me so you can see how it goes on and everything. But I just use this to lock in my primer, so I just go ahead and use that. It was in my collection, and when they started the trend with the powder before foundation, I started it with this, so I like it for that reason. I don't know about HD powder because, of course, I am recording now in HD, so I don't know if it makes a difference in how I'm looking on camera right now. But that's the only time that I will actually be in HD because, you know, I'm not an actress or anything on camera. I just like the way it looks on my skin. So it locks in my primer, and that's what I use it for. But we're going to go ahead. You see the packaging is broken, and pan is already shining through. So for this one, my goal is to actually finish it and get it out of my collection. This Jordana blush. This is the blush powder in terracotta. This is one of my Holy Grail blushes. It's probably like a $4 blush, but I think it looks so pretty and so natural. But for this one, I do see a dip in there, and I would like to see if I can actually go ahead and make pan. The way that e.l.f. powder was looking, if I can get that on this blush, then I'll be happy for that for the year. another set of blushes, which is what I'm wearing on my face today. This is the Tarte. This was a Tarte blush palette from holiday 2015, 2016, something like that. Maybe 2015. I've had this for a couple of years actually. But today I went ahead and mixed these two colors, and those are usually the two colors that I gravitate to. Concerned as far as the project pan, I'm really concerned with panning those, well, finishing these two up for the year. And I do like the bronzer as well, so I would like to at least hit pan on that bronzer. This blush is not so bad, but mainly these two is what I'm focused on for my project. And if you haven't tried Tarte blushes, they're very blendable. They last a good amount of time, so I really do like these blushes. So I like the fact that every year they come out with these blush palettes, even though I have never gotten another one because I think this is enough blush from Tarte that I need. Once I go ahead and pan these, then I can go ahead and move on to another one. Yeah, the blush palettes that they release yearly, definitely get up on them. I think they've been on sale recently now that the holidays is over, so if you can get the one for 2017, that would be something to pick up. I think they're like half price these days, so go ahead and check that out. Now I have some primers in here, and for a long time I never used to buy primers. Primers just something that I just never really shot for. I would always go in and use these samples, and I've opened up so many samples, and then I end up not finishing them all. So I do want to go through the samples that I have in my drawer, and who opens two of the same sample at one time? That's what I want to know. But the Lancome La Base Pro is this is the primer that I had applied to my face for my look today. Being that I used the Lancome foundation, I figured it would work better with the primer that goes along with it, so I went ahead and used that primer. Here I also have the Laura Mercier foundation primer. This is the SPF of 30. I really do like this. It's like that lotiony kind of texture, but it's not. I marked it off here. I only have but so much, so that's just a couple of applications and I'll be done with that. And then I also have the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I absolutely love this primer. I've gone through like 3 different samples of this primer. That's the only time that I actually use it because it is a high price product. So to keep getting samples is perfect. And this one actually has the most. So even if I don't finish this throughout the year, if I can get like halfway from where it's at now, I would be happy with that. So next up I have Old Faithful. This is my CoverGirl Queen Collection Bronzer in Q120 Ebony Bronze. Uh-oh, pieces is already starting to fall out, but as you can see, pan is shining through. This is something that I use all the time. I did actually use it today to bronze up my face, and I freaking love this bronzer, so I'm just going to keep going through the sides, and you guys know I use this till it's over. This is like my second, maybe even third vial of this bronzer. A lot of people say they have difficulties finding it. I always find mine in Kmart, but you always have the option to order it online, maybe in like Amazon or like Kmart online, something. But just Google it. I'll try to leave some links down below to help you guys shop if you want to shop any of this stuff. But what I'll be doing is shopping my stash. So if you're into that as well, let me know in the comments below if you also shop your stash or you project pan, and I'll be sure to check out your videos as well. Next on, I'm going to move on to this highlighter. This is from MAC Cosmetics, and it's an extra dimension skin finish in magnetic appeal. This is the highlighter that I have on today, mixed in with something else I'm going to tell you in a minute. But I used to love this highlighter, and I found that a lot of my MAC products don't get that much love as they used to get. So I figured let me go ahead and try to focus on one item in particular, and then I can move on to another one, because a lot of this stuff is like limited edition stuff and you hold on to it and you get sentimental, but you buy it, you should use it. So this is one that I'm going to be trying to finish. I don't know about finish, but maybe some kind of pan. This is, you know, I'll be happy with pan on this highlighter, because highlighters last forever. You only put on but so much. So if I can see pan shining through, then I would have met my goal. Liquid products tend to expire faster in your collection, so I wanted to go ahead and finish up this liquid shimmering skin perfector from Becca, and this is in the shade Opal, which Opal, I really, really love that shade. I have a mini of the powder, but I wanted to go ahead and get rid of the liquid. If you see where it's marked off there, I have like about half of the tube left, so I wanted to go ahead and try to finish this out throughout the year. And yes, it is winter time, but it has been cold as hell here in New York, and it's now about to reach like 50 degrees today. Like, I don't know what that's about, but I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to get my glow on today. So I went ahead and used Opal as my base. But between now and probably summertime, this will probably be featured like in my second quarter update or something like that, because, you know, summertime is when I glow a little bit more. But because the sun is shining, I just felt like it today. But yeah, that is just a beautiful base for the glow that I have on today. We have some concealers here. The first one is a Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflage Concealer in medium deep. I don't see anything deep about this. This is the darkest shade of the concealer that they had. It wasn't a bad concealer. I thought a little bit went a long way. As you can see, this is how much of it I have left. So maybe about a month or two worth of product. And I want to go ahead and get rid of this and get it out of my collection. Now, not that I want to see it go, but I just love it, and I really don't really have any more, so I went ahead and used it today in this look. I went ahead and concealed my mouth and underneath my eyes with this concealer. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Amande. You saw it featured in my Best of Beauty of 2017. Absolutely love this concealer, and I don't really want to see it go, but it has to, because I can't keep using it and putting it back, using it and putting it back, and then it has an expert. Oh, it lasts 24 months though. Maybe I can. But the other NARS concealer, this is the Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I went ahead and marked off where I believe I have product left. I also went ahead and took out the stopper of this concealer, and I just never got the hype with this concealer. And even trying to use it last week after I went through and picked the products that I'm going to feature in this product pan, I used it a couple of times and I'm just really not a fan of it. For me, it felt like it's not radiant at all. It actually made my under eye a little bit drier. Like, I don't know. I just don't get the hype with this concealer. I'm going to try to incorporate it. I even mixed it with my Holy Grail right now, which is the ColourPop concealer. I mixed it with that and I just really didn't like it. So I'm going to try maybe about 1 or 2 more times. But if I don't like it, I don't like it. And then I'll probably just get rid of it. So I'll keep you guys posted in the next update what's going to happen with the NARS Radiant Creamy. But I don't know, anybody else? Because I be feeling like sometimes it's just me that just doesn't like certain things. Everybody raved about the Too Faced Born This Way. I didn't like that, and I really don't like this NARS Radiant Creamy. So let me know how you feel about those products down in the comments below. Now this makes me so sad because my MAC paint pot, it's like drying up on me. So I want to go ahead and get some more use out of it. You'll see that there's a bit of a dip in there, but it's drying up. As you can see, I'll have a close-up playing for you guys, but it basically separated from the pot, like it shrunk or something. I don't know what happened, but it's drying up on me. It's still good to use because I did use it the other day. I used it sometime last week, and it's still creamy once you apply it to your eyes. I just used a brush with it, but I want to get more use out of it before it just completely goes bad. And this product doesn't have an expiration date, and I'm just sad that I'm only going to probably use half of the product. Now this, being that I'm trying to use different concealers, I want to bring this out. Sent me the items. I did a video with the company Bronze Colors. It is a brand that's sold in Ulta, and this was my favorite product of it, but I told you guys my deal in my Best of 2017 about how I really don't have to color correct anymore. So this is the Bronze Colors Boosting Hydrating Concealer. I actually have a full one of this because I bought it back up, and that's how much I really, really loved it. Not because I was paid by the brand or anything like that, but this was my favorite product of the items that I tried. And I have about this much left, so I want to go ahead and finish this up, and then I'll have the other one as a backup if I ever need to color correct. I also have another Becca product. This is the Becca Shimmer and Skin Perfector pressed in the shade Topaz. I go to this highlighter like, if I don't know what highlighter I'm going to wear, then I just bust out Topaz. It has that dip in it, so I think I can make a lot of progress with this highlighter. So this, if I'm not going to go full on boom bam like I'm doing today, then I'll go ahead and reach for this one, which is a more subtle, laid back kind of highlighter. So. And in the last of the bag, there are 2 more facial products that I have in here. This one is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid with an SPF of 15. I have a very little amount of this foundation, and the funny thing about the MAC Studio Fix, one of the foundations that break me out, like my skin just does not agree with this. Whenever I wear it by itself, my skin breaks out. So I always just add like a pump of this into a mix of foundations because I absolutely love the finish that it gives. It makes your face look really, really flawless. So if I mix it with other foundations, I seem to be good. But if I just use this full on by itself, breakout city. So I just want to get rid of that. I only have a little bit of it, so I just want to get rid of it. Same thing goes with this. No, actually it doesn't break me out. Not the same thing. But I just want to get rid of this as well. I have this much of the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. I actually should have reached for this more in the summertime because that's when I like to do you know, a lighter coverage kind of thing going on in my face. I do want to finish this up and get rid of it out of my collection because these days I'm more of that medium coverage kind of girl. I don't know. First of all, I don't want to do my hair, so I've been rocking these turbans, and this is the second turban that I had picked up from Test World Designs over on Etsy. So this, in case you guys are wondering, the lip combination that I have on today is the NARS Night Moth Lip Pencil along with the Marc Jacobs, what is it, like, what are they called? It says Raspberry Beret. Oh, so they're the Enamoured High Shine Gloss Lip Lacquer. Like, it's a gloss lip lacquer. Why they just couldn't have one? I don't understand. So this one is in the shade Raspberry Beret, and that is the shade that I'm rocking on my lips today. So yeah, guys, that is the products that I'll be starting off this project pan with. Again, it will be a rolling project pan, so as things come out, then I'll be adding in more things. But be sure to subscribe if you want to know updates about my whole project pan journey throughout the year. I'm pretty much on a low buy for this year. I'm not trying to really buy too much makeup. Well, I know I always go crazy towards the end of the year because it's my birthday month and it's the Sephora VIB sales. Then you got Ulta sending you a 20% off coupon. Like, sales is just everywhere during the holidays. My birthday is there, so I just go a little bit nuts. So it's time to bring it back. I know a lot of people, they say they don't believe me, but trust me, I will not be spending them coins on makeup. There's no need. Like, look at this. There's no need for me to spend. I'm shopping my stash. That's what I'm going to be doing. So if you're interested in shop your stash videos, let me know down in the comments, or go ahead and thumbs up this video. We'll do some shop my stash videos because I can't just use these products. Now, that's just not going to happen. Of course, I have things that's my favorites that I automatically reach for. So I'll just be incorporating these items from my project pan into my daily routine. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my introductions to my project pan. If you project pan, let us know down in the comments below so other people can check you out. I can check you out as well. And until next time, beauties, I hope to catch you on the next video. Later. Please, if I was out of focus, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.